Good morning, good morning. It is day 354 of From Here to Jerusalem. I have just left Lenovo and I'm on my way to Iskra. It is 29 kilometers to Mineralne Banja. I don't think I'll make it. It's definitely going to rain, for sure, but it's going to be beautiful. So, last night I made it as far as the Lenovo graveyard, and it was raining too hard. I couldn't find anywhere out in the forest, so I don't know how I did it, but I put up my hammock and God, it has been a while, but it was good. And then this morning I went to try and pass by a farm, and they went like, no, you can't take this route. So I had to go around, but it was actually a good thing because I met this lady who she asked me, where are you going? And I said, I'm going to Jerusalem. And then I sat at the well, and she came back. And she had coffee, and she said, did I want a coffee? She had gone out to get coffees. Did I want a coffee? And I said, no, you're grand, like, that's your coffee. Here, have some chocolate to go with the coffee. And then she said, why don't you come and stay with me? And I said, I can't come and stay with you because I have to go on. I'm heading to Jerusalem. She was 33 years old, 4 kids. Her husband is a woodcutter. So forestry worker of some type. They have 4 goats roaming around, and I don't know where to go, so hang on 1 second. And she was telling me that the kids were in school. The oldest is 7, then there's one of 6, then there's one of 5, and one she spoke Turkish, and she said to me, once you're done like running around here, like, come and stay with me because it's gonna rain. And I said, I can't. And she said, we bought the house for 20,000 leva a few years ago, and we're very happy here. And she wanted to know, of course, was I married? Why not? Why? Etc. etc. And I said, well, I'm now in a different time of my life. She was 33 years old, and I wish I could stay. I honestly wish I could stay, because that was a lovely meeting. Now I have to cross this, which is going to be okay, I think. But look of it, just a little bit thingy because there was rain last night. Let me go do this. I'm going to put this away now for a second. Hang on. So there was a lovely meeting. And now it's time to move on. Iskra, here we come. You see, these challenges are nicer than traffic. Okay, muck there, more muck there. Low-hanging branches. Choices. What do you do? Okay. Let me see, can I get through here? It's not deep, but it's not very nice either. Okay, let's go through here. We can do this. Hello, stork. That is like, I've been seeing storks. Like yesterday there was a stork was in the field, and then I saw a pair of storks, and now just here this one just came over. Storks. Wonderful. I was just thinking about, how complex this place is, and how beautiful it is. Okay, I'm in Iskra. I'm going to try and find a lady who might be able to help me. Look at that tree. Oh, just beautiful. Okay, let's go find this lady. Good evening, good evening. So here, do you hear that? The end of the day. I am in the community center of Iskra. I arrived quite early here and I hung out with the. It was amazing. Like I'd spoken to Ina, and she had said go to the community center and ask for this lady. And I did, or for the mayor. So I walked into the center, and I'm thinking, I won't know. Of course, I couldn't find where the community center was. So I went to the council office, and there was a lady there, and she was going like, "No, I was the wrong building, but I had to be on the other side." And she was going like, "What?" And I think she was asking me why you're asking me, and but I'm not sure. So I'm thinking, oh, this is really hard. Like me and the Bulgarian, this is not gonna work. So I'm sitting there on a bench, and there's two women coming out of the building, and I go, "Excuse me, can I ask you something? Do you speak English?" And she goes, "No." And I said, "Okay, one moment." Google Translate. And are you this lady? And I'm looking for the community center for this lady. Would you know where I could find this person? And she's kind of looking at me. Turns out it's her. It's actually her. So yeah, Iskra has about 1,000 inhabitants and a community center which needs a lot of work. There's an issue with the roof. Downstairs they're having a bit of a party. We were here for the afternoon. We just chatted away, played some music, and then one of the guys who works outside here for the council, he came up as well. He played a bit of concertina. That was good as well. Yeah, this morning the walk was really beautiful. And it was just the wind was really cold. It was really wet. And yesterday, I love sleeping out, but it was the first time putting up the tarp again. A little bit of a challenge. Because I'm left-handed, like I keep forgetting how it goes with the knots. But I will learn, I will learn. And actually sleeping in a hammock has made my neck much better. So here I don't have anything to cook with, and the heating is minimal, but that's okay. I've got cold water and a toilet, so I'm happy. There were rooms as well here, but after being on the road for nearly a year, yeah, after the winter was really expensive. I can do with I can do with a bit of a. It's good that I went camping last night as well. Now, it was 6 degrees out last night, which was. It was okay, but I keep getting cramp, and I think what happened again, like this is always a balance. I went on for just a little bit too long, and then my body was really tired, and I just get cramps because I don't have enough water in my system. And then I was there in the hammock, and it was raining, and it stopped raining, and it was raining, and it stopped raining, and I'm checking all the time, and we're all dry, and I'm really proud of myself that I've kept all of us dry, that the tarp is holding, and I retied the whole thing 2 or 3 times. So I did really try. And but I was pretty close to the ground, and I'm thinking, oh, all it has to do is just hold until tomorrow morning. That's all. But one of the trees was just a little bit not big enough, but I had double tied it then to a bigger one, which was a bit further away, but I couldn't hang it there anyway. It was all logistics, and it held fine. It held fine right up to the moment that I sat down in it to put on my shoes the last time, and then my ass hit the ground when I got in. So slowly it came down during the night, but not much. I did good, and yeah, I was very, very, very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. Yeah, very proud that I got it all up, and then and the rain and it stops and starts, and I'm feeling around, and we're all dry. We're all dry. Yeah. But then, I'd wake up with the cramps if I'd move. I'd wake up with a cramp just because I hadn't drank enough. But then I really needed to pee. So I'd wake up and think, I really need to pee. This is it, I don't mind having the thought once, twice, 3 times, but then I really want to go pee. Then either I want to forget about it or I want to go pee. But when you're lying down, of course, you really want to pee. And I'm thinking, once I get up, how do I keep everything dry? Because we weren't very high. If I'd get out of the hammock, and I had the beefy bag on it, but then you have to get out, put your feet in the shoes. But then I was like, no, I don't want to do it. So I lay there until 6:30, and then I got up and I went for a big pee, which was great. Yeah, and it was nice lying there and watching the water come off the tarp. 6 degrees, just about comfortable. It's comfortable. That's comfortable enough. But I should have worn my socks. That was another thing. It's all these little things, you know in your head how to do it, and then you don't do it often enough, and then it takes time. And now suddenly, because I've been away, everything in the bag seems like so much. But today as well, I got everything out, so that's really good, and I'm really happy when I get to use my gear because I carry it around. So tonight I'm sleeping in my sleeping bag. That also makes me happy. So I'm upstairs in the office. Yeah, they've got a big leak here in the roof. So they had a library, but all the books had to be taken out, and the top floor. I don't know, and it seems like nobody can do anything about it. And there were rooms, yeah. I've said everything twice now, so maybe it's time for me to just go and sleep. I really enjoyed today. I really enjoyed meeting this woman this morning with the 4 girls, her 4 coffee, telling me about the kids and school, and also that it was at a well. I don't know, it was very, very good. And then I climbed up the first hill. Now tomorrow I have to do a big hill, and it's 24 kilometers. But it's a 500-meter climb. I get to do it straight in the morning. Should be at the top by the afternoon, and then I have to come down. Yeah, I have magnesium, so I should put it on my legs and try and sleep a little bit. They'll be back here in the office by 8 in the morning, so I'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early. Thank you for being here with me tonight, today. Thank you for all your support. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's dark. I've got to go to sleep. Good night.